Nick.
Hi.
Turn that shit off, man.
And by the results of those things, the blitzes and some of those things that he does. And Kelsey, I'll have a second question as well.
Oh, I get to see him all week, so it's not a surprise on game day. He does a heck of a job of knowing when to use the different blitzes, and that's half the battle. It's not how much you blitz; it's just how you utilize the blitzes and when you utilize them. So he's got a great feel for that.
Yeah, how did he get that touch for doing that? And I know you had to coach against him. I know it's been a while now, but you coached against him before. What's it like calling plays against his defenses?
Yeah, so it's obviously tough. I mean, he gives you a lot of different looks. Matt Nagy will tell you that when you talk to him. He more recently has gone against him, and so he's tough to go against with the different combinations that he has. So he does a heck of a job with it.
We'll go next to Sam McDowell. Sam?
Hey, Andy, just a quick two-part question here, but the first half, I wonder if you could take us through the 4th and 1 play. First, the decision to go for it, and then also the execution of that play.
Yeah, I thought we did a good job with the execution. We've tried to stay aggressive on 4th down within reason throughout the season. But you know, that was the idea behind it. The execution of the play, I thought we blocked it well, which ends up being important. And then the ability of Kareem to kind of bounce off of things and his lateral. Lateral cutting ability there. He's done a nice job for us. You know, Kareem is a big kid and he's got a good low center of gravity. And
this is the story about how I learned my best friend had been lying to me for years. Backstory.
Hi, my name is Jaden, and I'm from Stockbridge, Georgia. Can the Bills take down the Chiefs next week and the refs? What do you say, Stephen A?
Oh, they could do it. They can definitely do it because Josh Allen is that dude, and they have enough weapons to make things happen. But I wouldn't bet against Mahomes at Arrowhead Stadium with luck running their way seemingly every playoff year. The Buffalo Bills, they can't play like they played against Baltimore yesterday and beat Kansas City. That ain't going to cut it.
I agree. I just think the thing is for Buffalo, if I'm Buffalo, Mike Shanahan used to tell us all the time, don't let it come down to a play or a call. Go ahead and handle your business. So in the 4th quarter, hey, we got our hats and T-shirts early.
I could dig. This is an alarming stat. Buffalo had a league best plus 24 turnover differential during the regular season. We saw that this past game versus the Ravens. But it's good on good. Patrick Mahomes really doesn't put the ball in jeopardy like that.
No turnovers in the last 8 games.
So
could I interest you in that?
Can Josh Allen go win it? We've seen you talk heavily about the time when they went into Arrowhead and they get the 13 seconds and he still performed. But that's what it's going to come down to. It's going to be a shootout. but you cannot give Josh Allen cannot give Patrick Mahomes an opportunity to win on your blunders.
Something stood out with me with Buffalo yesterday. One target, not a single catch, Amari Cooper.
Yeah.
This is a veteran. This is a veteran. And a weapon that the Buffalo Bills brought in. One target, 0 receptions. Again, inclement weather, we understand it.
Right.
But this is one of the examples that, you think you're going to get away with beating Kansas City if Amari Cooper gets zero catches and just one target?
He feels a lot more comfortable throwing to Shakir and his tight end.
That's right.
He does. He didn't really target the wide receiver the bunch.
Right.
He likes to throw in those kind of weather. Hey, the slot receivers, they're right here.
Right.
Tight ends are right
Lot
here.
of drag.
And I would say this to both of y'all. Y'all tell me what you think. Spagnuolo blitzed C.J. Stroud quite often.
Yes.
Got in the face, especially in the second half. That ain't going to work with Josh Allen.
Yeah. No,
Spags.
He can handle it better is what I'm
But
saying.
here's the thing. When Spags feels threatened, he's coming with the bomb blitz. That anytime he feels threatened, you start to get close, he's coming.
Yeah.
Now, the problem is, Josh Allen gets outside, he's going to hit his head on the goalpost.
For sure.
You make that mistake, if you bomb blitz him and you lose contain, it's 7 points.
Okay. I want to bring this up too real quick because I played in the system with Joe Brady.
Okay.
Joe Brady is all about matchups, in formations, in movements, in tempo. You see that with Josh Allen. And if anything's equal, we're going to put the ball in Josh Allen's hands. So you see the 4x1 set, sneakily, motion, shift, same play. Just to get a different matchup for 4x1, just to have a guy drag, just to have a guy do it over, just to have the defense communicate overly, especially when you do a lot of blitzing and zone pressures. Everybody has to communicate. You may have a DN dropping. You may have, a middle dog crossing things like that, but it comes.
Here's how to get exactly what you're craving delivered in 4 easy steps with Uber Eats. Step 1. Pick from hundreds of restaurants.
Yeah, but it's not only his inner, it's that positive mindset that you can do anything. And
a lot of plays left to be made. You got to trust them boys for it, all right?
Now Buffalo's got goal to go after the fumbled punt.
Hey! Oh! Hey! Look at me. Hey, look at me. Hey, we good. You gonna make a play this game. You gonna make a play this game. Let's go. Hey, be us. Get in here. Be us.
And they're going to bring it on an end around to McCole Hardman. He's got plenty of room. He's at the 25-30. Road gear. 45-50. They block the next guy. 40-35. Andy Reid dials up the jet for 51. They throw it left side to Hardman on a wide receiver screen into the end zone. Touchdown!
Helping us to forget about that muff punt.
Hey, that's how you handle adversity. You knock it right in the mouth. A lot of plays.
I think he does a great job. Worked hard to try to get himself back and get going, but we'll see how that works out.
And I'm curious on just your additional watch, what you thought about the offensive line play on Saturday, and especially the left tackle spot.
Yeah, first I'd give credit to the Texans. I mean, that defense is a good defense, real good defense, and that defensive line is a big challenge, as it will be this week. This defense.
Steph Curry broke silence on the Warriors trade plan.
Line likewise is a big challenge. Well against them. And we did some good things in the run game and did some good things in our play pass game. So we were decent on third down. So I think all around it was good against who we were playing against.
We'll go next to Nick Jacobs. Nick?
And Kelsey, I'll have a follow-up if I can, please. Andy, from 2017 when Kareem was a rookie until now, what ways have you seen him grow as a player, and how much do you appreciate that?
Oh, chat, look. I do got grills. Fun fact, chat, these are very, very real. Probably said it costs about yes, take a fucking guess. I ain't gonna say how much they cost. It's shit like that. Just take a guess. Take a guess. $2, one. Okay. Hold on! Wait a second, bitch! Hold on. Like, he like, what you want to do with me?
He said no, but it's and against we're able to go against a real good football team here. And so that competition level will be at its highest point. And that's why we're all in this thing. So for him to have that opportunity to experience that part, as great as he is, to even be able to have to take it up one more notch, is something that'll be new for him. So I think that's a great thing for the young guys. It'll be a good experience for them going forward, and they can learn from it, and we'll tell them what it's all about. The players will tell them what it's all about. But until you get out there and feel that energy, you really don't know. But it'll be good for them to get through it.
We have two more for you, Coach. We'll go first to Todd Levo. Todd?
Coach, on that front, this round of the playoffs, the Bills are their second chance to try to get you guys in this round. You didn't get through right away at Philadelphia. What is it about this round? I know you're playing a good team, but is there anything else about this round that is special over the others?
Yeah, well, the fact that we're at home is a real positive, I think. We've got to play well. I know, whether we're favored or not favored, I don't know. I presume they'll probably be favored, but that's all right. We do our thing as we go into this, and we don't worry about all that noise. So, but it's a high level of football, and you got to handle it that way. You get to test yourself, and at close to the highest level besides Super Bowl, this is the highest level. So I think that's kind of what it's all about for coaches and players.
We have one last one for you, Coach. We'll go to Seren Petro. Seren?
Thank you. And I'll have a follow-up too, Kelsey. Coach, first of all, your pass rush obviously was great. George had a big day just all around, and it's really stepped up coming down the stretch. How much of that is just maybe Charles Omenihu, having the depth of rushers, or is it schematically that Spags did something differently? Because you really kind of struggled compared to where you were last year early on. Now, you're playing your best when it comes to getting after the quarterback.
Yeah, sure. No, Spags done a good job. We talked about that. But the players also have to step up, and that's what the guys have done a nice job with. I'm so proud of them for that. Joe Cullen does a heck of a job with that defensive line, and George had a big day, just being as relentless as he is, and how much work he puts into.
One play I low-key sold for my man Demo. I want to just say, I'm sorry, Demo. I got you. That won't happen again. I promise. We're in 13X. I'm by myself. I'm, solo receiver away.
We have won 2 Super Bowls in a row. Do not let this series end. Please kill the like button. 5,000 likes will renew it. If not, it's the final season. Please kill the like button. Back to back. Put another ring on the screen. Today, we go for a 3.
Get much praise for it.
And then finally, Coach, we hear a lot about the middle 8, last 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the
Why is Stefon Diggs such a good fit for this team in the future? What's your